So I did a video on Nikke, Goddess of Victory. About 2 weeks ago, I got to participate in the global closed beta for the game. And honestly, it was probably one of the most fun gacha games that I have played probably all year. And I was recently linked to this Reddit thread going on to state that the pre-registration page is open, but there were so many people that clicked the pre-registration link that the website crashed, which leaves me with one single thing to say. Y'all are really thirsty. Before we go any further, I just want to take a moment here to thank all of the absolute chads and chadettes that support this channel via Patreon. You're all freaking legends. Seriously, each and every single one of you. I would offer to give each of you a kiss, but I suffer from severe intimacy issues. Additionally, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest MMO gacha and gaming news, take a second here to follow Mrs. Stix and I over on Twitter. We tweet daily. Now, I went ahead and clicked the link. The pre-registration page seems to either no longer be present, aka it may have been removed, or it has temporarily been disabled. There were people in the thread that proceed to say that the site is working just fine, but the pre-registration page is missing. If you remove the pre-registration letters in the URL, you'll see that the website itself loads perfectly fine. I was on their Twitter page. I noticed that there were multiple different tweets that were made in the last 24 hours, multiple that were made in the last few days, none of which were actually pertaining to the pre-registration for the game globally. Now, a little over a day later, the pre-registration page is still down. It is still unavailable. 404 after 13 hours later. Getting a 404 here, guess I'll check back later. And then this post goes on to state, I think they took it down because they released it too early. Sounds about right. There was no announcement of the pre-registration going up, so it's probably a mistake. The fact that the page is ready to go though, might be some small hope that we're close to launch. Now, I wish that the page did, or I wish someone actually screen capped the page, because as it stands, all we have to go off of is the word of this one single person that claims this was in fact up and this was in fact available when he proceeded to pre-register. Not a single other person managed to see the page when he made the post. Now, this link may have been shared across social media. This URL may have been shared across the Korean user base, and therefore the global user base, us, we're just too late to the party, and maybe a mistake was made. Maybe the dev studio went ahead and removed it just minutes after it went live. But then it does beg the question, how did this guy get the link if it were a mistake? Who leaked that link to begin with? Now, I will include a link to this page anyway down in the comment section, down in the description below, for those of you that want to keep an eye on it, because this page might go live an hour from now. I am recording this at 7:40 p.m. on August 27th. This video will go live August 28th, approximately 10 to 12 o'clock. So that's roughly about 14 to 15 hours from now. By then, the pre-registration page may be open, but for those of you that are eagerly anticipating pre-registration, I strongly urge you to keep an eye on this page, because it could open at any minute. Or alternatively, they could be trolling us, and this might just be some douchebag online trying to create drama, fabricate drama, which realistically, I wouldn't put it past people. Now, while waiting for Nikke to launch, I have a list of games on screen right now, the 10 most populated gacha games, highest earning gacha games currently in 2022, which means these are the most popular games that everyone is playing right now Or alternatively, for those of you that want to see my opinions on Nikke, I have a video for my thoughts over the course of the global closed beta on screen right now as well.